As you can see, I'm at the Missouri Conservation Department Central Regional Office, and they've been hiding something from us. And it's almost a decoy trail, but it's a little bit of a maze. It's almost like Boone County's hidden gem. So this is Three Creeks Conservation Area, and I'm telling you, they're trying to keep this a secret. So it's taken me a couple trips, 3 or 4 trips to Three Creeks to get a good idea or get you a good view of what all there is here, and fun little things like a overnight camping trip, going down into the cave, or trying to find the spring, all that kind of stuff. And hey, what's a little bit of a creek crossing without some skipping rocks? Yes! Did you ever think a rock spent its whole thousands of years of its life trying to get back up on shore, and we come along and just throw it back in? I always told my kids I could skip any rock, including ones like this. Why? That's why they call me the skipper. So y'all might think I'm crazy. Maybe I am. I'm at Three Creeks Conservation Area in Boone County, just south of Columbia, and we're gonna try this out. It's gonna be fun, and hope you enjoy it coming along, and hope I don't get, you know, knocked out by lightning or flooded or anything like that. But how can I get flooded in a hammock? I don't know. So we'll check it out. It's gonna be fun. It's really hard to see on video, I know it is, but I'm gonna try to show you anyway. There's a treetop right there of a tree that's way down there, and you can hear owls down there. You can see the hills on the other side of the valley. Beautiful spot here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put a hammock up on some of these trees here. For tonight. This is the first time I've actually even cared about how I set up my tarp, because I know it's going to be important, which is crazy because I've never really been in a night where I thought it might rain on me. So anyway, but you can see in here, not too bad. My little tent, that would be pretty cool. We'll see how it goes.
Well, hey, good morning everybody. So a lot of wind, a lot of turbulence, a lot of shaking of the hammock and the tarp above me, and it never rained last night. Can you believe that? And every once in a while I heard a wolf howling. But I took a little midnight walk. The moon was just barely poking through the clouds. I didn't really could see the moon, it's just the light of the moon. First up, this morning, is coffee.
An August summer breeze blows outside as the wave.
So this morning's coffee is Starbucks French roast. This is a great coffee. Really nice coffee. Starbucks really did well at making instant coffee. If you don't never like instant coffee, try the Starbucks. It's not like getting a Starbucks, but hey, it's pretty good. So, and I have found, and seen other people say this too, that instant coffee is much better if you put it in the cold water first, then heat it up, instead of putting it straight into hot water.
And you fly like a dove.
Mighty good taste.
And like the sunrise, you light up our lives. You were just a child when you found that your voice was the window to dreams. Whenever you would see all feel silent and tired.
Three Creeks Conservation Area is about 1,500 acres in total, and it kind of spans a little bit of distance between two major trailheads, including the trailhead off of Highway 63 and the Tomlin Hill Trailhead, both of which are very hard to find. You don't even know they're there. There's a little bitty tiny sign on Tomlin Hill that says Conservation Area, and it doesn't, and it points, and then it looks like some locals went ahead and put up a little sign that said put 3 creeks and turn right. So it's like they don't even hardly want you to find it. And there really are no signs off of Highway 63. There's one on the side road, but that's it. And then you have to drive all the way back into the dirt roads to get to the place where it says 3 Creeks Conservation Area. It's just kind of funny that it's really hard to find. It's almost like Boone County's hidden gem. Rockbridge State Park is just north of here. And if you were looking for something to do, or some woods or some trails, you'd probably go to Rockbridge State Park and never ever realize that just a little further is 3 Creeks Conservation Area. So looking at all trails, I came in this way, right there, and that's where I am, the blue dot, which is really cool because I downloaded the maps already. I know I've camped up here before somewhere, and I know that's right off the trail though. I'm going to be off the trail. I know there's a trail going down there, but this looks like a cliff, and so does that. That goes up there. I don't know. I think I'm going to go for a cliff right here and see if I can find a really nice place to set up camp. So I'll have to bushwhack to that cliff probably. This is crazy. It's crazy. Why do I do crazy things? I don't know. It's almost like, hey, you know what? Next time I'm in a thorn bush down here below me. Yeah. It's like next time when I'm in a bad situation, I'm gonna go, well, it wasn't as bad as walking through thorn bushes. By the way, don't go to conservation areas during hunting season. Usually, especially deer season. It's usually in Missouri. It's one of the weeks in the middle of November, and we also have a lot of turkey in between January and May. I mean March. Check the local Missouri Department of Conservation, or your local one where you are, for the hunting season. So now I ran into scrub again. So it's not so easy getting through this. And there's spider webs too. Spider webs. Folks, spider webs. They're trying to catch me when they're webs, and I don't realize it. They're not gone. Also watching out for poison ivy, which is, I've seen a little bit of it, but not much. I should be able to find cliffs. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not the only one with it. Yeah. There's a fire pit. Yeah, a bench. And actually a really nice place. Yeah. What a hammock. I might have to call this home tonight. But I still want to look for a cliff. So. After further investigation, my map reading skills did not produce a cliff. It's just a really steep hill, which I don't care to come back up. So, hey, it's pretty cool. I'm glad I found this site. I did find. I'm gonna go ahead and camp there. I would not have found that if I had not been looking for this. Despite my best attempts, couldn't get the fire started tonight. And I feel a little bit downtrodden because they used to call me one match, but I couldn't get it started. The wood's just too wet or something. So I've got a couple of ribeyes here to cook, and I don't have a fire. But I do have my stove, and I've got some aluminum foil. Not every day you get avocado on the trail. Good morning, everybody. The main thing about camping is to make sure you're sleeping comfortable. If you're not sleeping comfortable, you'll hate camping. There's the sun poking through the trees. It's already up, and you know what? I'm done near packing up or taking down my camp. All I got to do is pack it up in my backpack, and I'm good to go. I found a sinkhole that's really kind of cool, and you can tell, you can hear a stream in it, and realizing that really the only water that's coming around through this area is coming from the spring. So I climbed down here to the end of where all these fissures are, and there's a little spring. You can hear it, and you can also see through to where the next fissure is. A bunch of bushwhacking with rocks, covered with burrs. Stampeded through about, I don't know, 75 spider webs. And hey, you know what? That's how you find the treasures of the trail. So I guess the conservation isn't really hiding this place. I mean, it's not like you can't get to it. It just seems that most people in my area don't know this is a great place to go hiking, or just walking, or go to the swimming hole, or go horseback riding, or use your mountain bike, or hunting, or lots of those things. Camping, backpacking. Thanks for coming along my little adventure with me. Check out Three Creeks if you're in the area. If you're not, check out something new or different or off the beaten path that's in your area. And I'm sure you're bound to find some treasures of the trail also. Hey, thanks again. I appreciate you. See you down the trail.